Um, Sorry to interrupt you.
No, I just thought you...
Where Olivia? Right, she's probably on her way soon.
Lulu, I know about Dominic. Dante. I know that he's Olivia's son, and I know what he does for a living.
She told you?
No, I figured it out. I gotta say, it hasn't been really easy on any of us.
So what are you gonna do?
And what is there to do?
Tell Sonny?
Come on, you gotta give me a little more credit than that, huh? I'd much rather sit on the sidelines and watch as Dante takes Sonny down. And after all, we want the same thing, which is for Sonny to pay for what he did to my sister.
Dominic will be relieved.
Yeah, I know I'm really not in a place where I can give you advice anymore, but I don't want to see you hurt. And there are just a lot of ways that this thing can go, and none of them really end happily for you.
A warning in there.
Johnny thinks it's unwise for me to be hanging out with a...
Oh. Well, look, John, if you have a problem with me, why don't you just take it up with me?
All right, you know what? I'm not trying to make any trouble here for you guys, all right? You are Olivia's son, and it would kill her if anything ever happened to you, which means I would never raise a hand against you. But when this whole thing goes down, there's going to be a lot of pissed off people. And they're not just going to be angry at you. You're going to have a lot of explaining to do as well.
Lulu can tell people she had no idea.
Who's going to believe that, huh? Not Luke. What is your father going to say?
Dad stays out of my business.
You see, that's the thing. It's not just your business. Your dad and Sonny, they're very close friends. They cover for each other. And your dad already has one strained relationship with his son, who happens to be a cop. Luke's gonna hate that Lulu was party to this whole thing. That she knew this whole time you were working as an undercover cop to bring Sonny down, and she did nothing to stop it.
My dad loves me.
See, thank you. That is my point. And you love him too. This whole thing is going to cause a lot of damage to your personal relationships, and some of it may be permanent.
All right, well, thanks for the warning. Let's go.
Yeah.
I need to wrap this case up and fast. I mean, too many people know that I'm undercover. If Sonny isn't arrested soon, someone could slip up and give me away.
You're a good cop. You know how to protect yourself.
I shouldn't have let this get personal.
Personal meaning me?
Especially you. Johnny's right. I mean, when this whole thing comes down and everyone finds out what I did and who I really am, I had no right to pull you into this, Lulu. I mean, this is my case to break. And then I go back to Brooklyn. I mean, I have a real life there, right? I mean, I don't know where that leaves you and me. This is where you're supposed to tell me there's no you and me, right?
I kept your secret. Doesn't that count for something?
Lulu, when Sonny's busted and it hits the news, that decision could bite you in the ass. Starting with your father and including your cousin Carly and her kids and a whole lot of other people. I mean, your world is going to change and it won't be pretty.
Do I look afraid?
Look, I hate that I put you in this position.
First of all, it's a huge overestimation of your appeal to think you put me in any position. Not that you haven't tried. And I am not so overcome by your charm that I have forgotten to think for myself. And secondly, after dogging me for months, you finally get me in your room, and now you decide to push me away.
It's for your own good.
You don't get to decide what's good for me, or what I should be afraid of.
You've been hurt enough.
You're doing it again? If that's what you really want. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go. But just for the record, this isn't you being noble. This is you being an emotional coward.